Welcome to the I'm Not the Crazy One podcast, where two brothers keep it real raw and black as fuck. From culture and comedy to life's wildest debates, we're here to prove that sometimes you're not crazy, the world just doesn't get it. And you see that dope ass picture we got? That's definitely not how we look. Shout out to AI though. Tune in, tap in, and join the conversation because trust us, you're not the only one thinking it.
Right. Happy birthday to me. One. Two. Welcome to another episode of I'm Not the Crazy One. Featuring.
Let me tell you happy birthday and tell the people to tell you happy birthday.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I
When
got
they
the
hear
two.
this,
You know what I mean?
it's gonna be a week late, but
Okay.
still.
Yeah, our podcast is like a week behind where it's supposed to be. That's
We do
insane.
like weekly episodes, so yeah, they know how to record and then we release it after.
Yeah, they'll get it. You guys will catch on. It's okay.
I don't know, they may be a little slow. So you never know. Some people are a little slow.
I mean,
So
who is it?
we
That's why
recorded
we have to make this shit because people are slow.
Exactly. We recorded this the day before his birthday, and we published it a week after that. So that's why we didn't time travel, people. You know, it's a little slow.
Yeah. But we thank you for joining us on this day. Welcome to another episode of I'm Not the Crazy One, featuring me, Jarrell, him, Audie Dawn.
That's
And
Alonius
we're having a pretty
Jenkins.
good weekend so far.
That's not my name anymore. My name is Thessalonius Jenkins.
Oh, yeah, no, we can work with that. That we can definitely deal with. Thessalonius, it can go so far. So very far.
Thessalonius Jenkins.
Thessalonius. I hope you weren't watching Gladiator this weekend.
No.
Because when you watch those periods, man, like when you watch those periods of a film, they tend to stick in your head, and you start talking like when Bridgerton first came out, and then all black people walked around. Hello, how art thou?
No, for real, yeah. It's like that, or like any good sports movie. Like when Creed and Southpaw was coming out, I was shadowboxing everybody like this. I'm gonna fuck you up,
man. Like whatever came out, I'm a boxer. Like, oh,
yeah.
Here we go. At 300 first came out, I was like you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, hey, Sergeant Van, we're gonna go. You're gonna do what? Is it for Sparta? Is it for that? I
get asking dumb questions. This is Sparta, and I'm just ready to just hurt somebody for no reason. It's the testosterone.
Exactly. That's how movies have an influence on us, man. That is how. What was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon? Like something you couldn't wait to wake up and watch.
It's a long list. So I was gonna say Power Rangers, but Power Rangers not a cartoon. I was waiting for Power Rangers.
Yeah, but that's because Power Rangers came after the cartoons. Yeah. Like everybody cartoon, then Power Rangers.
So Recess was a top one.
Okay.
Doug was a top one.
Nickelodeon Doug.
Doug was dope.
Doug was fantastic. I love Doug.
Reboot. Do you remember Reboot?
I do not remember Reboot. What the hell is Reboot?
The people were blue and it was in a computer program. I don't know. It was for nerds.
What the fuck is that? What
for a little kitty nerd. You gotta look up Reboot. That shit was dope though.
Okay.
Of course, X-Men.
But yeah, that one was fantastic.
Yeah. A classic. I'm trying to think what else.
The Spider-Man animated series, that one was really good. I never knew how close to the comic that one was until I went back and just did all the research on it, and they took it page for page. I was like, man, this cartoon is way ahead of its time. Nah, yeah, that was legit. It was true to the source material with a lot of that. Yeah, it's another one. I don't know. Did Batman come out on Saturdays? I don't know. I think it did. It was dope. Animated series, yeah, that shit was dope as hell. Yeah, it was too cool. Couldn't get better than that. I like that one. I like Ghostbusters when Ghostbusters was a cartoon. Oh, yeah, I did like Ghostbusters. I remember waking up to that. Cool. But did you grow up in the G.I. Joe era? No, I'm a little too young for that. But I did see the reruns. I saw the rerun. That was dope though. Okay, all right. Everything had a special message. Don't do drugs and watch out for skating on thin ice and like all that kind of shit. Don't be a bully. Like they had messages for a lot of cartoons back in the day.
The Magic School Bus. Did they come out on Saturday?
Oh, shit, yeah, you can't forget the Magic School Bus. Hell yeah.
But listen, all those cartoons, even the TV shows, they had me terrified of quicksand. So I was thinking quicksand was gonna be everywhere, and I ain't seen quicksand nowhere. I was gonna be just scared. Like, it's shit. Gotta watch me walking quicksand over there. Just in my yard. I was just scared. They didn't give us information.
Look, quicksand was a real thing. They had us scared of quicksand. We didn't even know if it was around us. Like, oh man, you could just be walking in the school hallway. Don't say quicksand. Oh shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, everything had quicksand in it. I don't know why. It was the craziest shit ever.
You gotta go like this with your hands. Like, I remember all the shit to make sure I'm gonna get out of there.
But like, don't struggle
for nothing.
Remain calm. Keep your head up. Like, okay, all right, I can't do anything. All I can do is fucking sit here and let it take me until somebody rescues me for the most part.
Yeah. I was terrified of quicksand for no reason.
But yeah, G.I. Joe was my era. Yeah, you're right, because you caught the part where G.I. Joe was on was it Cartoon Network? It was something they were doing reruns on. I think it was Cartoon Network.
Boomerang.
Yeah. They brought the old cartoons back. It was G.I. Joe, and they brought back Thundercats and all of those.
Yeah. Oh, Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yeah, Tiny Toon was less of Saturday morning, but it was
everyday thing, right?
Yeah, every day after school. You had your after school cartoons that came out.
Yeah. Animaniacs was after school
too. I was gonna
say
it was Animaniacs. Like, that shit was the most entertaining shit I've ever seen in my life.
I was so hyped when they was able to stream Animaniacs. I was so hyped.
Yo, on Hulu, I was like, oh my God, I can watch Animaniacs. I can watch this shit. And that shit was hilarious. I'm like, this has so many adult jokes in it.
Yeah, we were not supposed to be watching none of that at all. The damn Anvil song be stuck in my head. Anvil Lane, yeah. Anvil Lane. I don't know why this show's so funny.
Anvil Lane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those cartoons were ahead of their time. But it had to give you a remnants of the the Bugs Bunnies and the Daffy Ducks that came out.
And growing up, I love Bugs Bunny and all of that. But then, like, during the pandemic, they made where you can stream it. And I'm looking at the years of my favorite Bugs Bunny shit. It was like 1950 and 1960. I was like, they should have made millions from this, bro.
Yes, like that shit. I'm like, these are old. I didn't know they were that old. I'm the same as you. When they started streaming them, I'm like, 1946. Like, what the fuck? Like, really?
Yeah. Like, I got my kids on it, and like they love like the same favorite episodes that I did, and I was like, y'all just don't know this shit's damn near 100 years old, and it's still making you laugh.
Hell yeah, they knew what made you laugh. And it wasn't until later I was catching all the fucking racist ass jokes they had in that. I'm like,
yeah.
And like, damn, y'all, that's fucked up, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, totally. Even them stealing that song, the Is You Is, the Is You Ain't.
Yeah, Is You Ain't My Baby from Tom and Jerry. Hell yeah.
And then you not realizing, like, hey, that's a black man's voice, and they don't even have no black people on there. They ain't how he regularly sound.
Exactly. But that shit, that was a real ass song. I didn't even know that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody actually saying this shit? Like, what the hell?
It was aggressive too. Is you is, is you ain't.
Right, then straight to the point. Yeah, my baby, you gonna get out of here. That's it. It's the only question I got. Walk up to you, is you is or is you ain't my baby?
That's right. That's how I'm gonna go. Hey, is you is.
I swear, man. When I win the lottery, I'm giving you I don't know how many millions of dollars if you go up saying somebody hit that line. Because that's going to ruin your reputation for a long time. Like, oh, yeah, that motherfucker's like, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Yeah, it's the same motherfucker over there. Is you or ain't you?
Is you or ain't you? Also, it was also like times where you didn't think people would get cartoons like they got their own cartoons. Yeah. Like you and Corn told me, I didn't know MC Hammer had his own cartoon.
Oh, my gosh. Yo. Everybody in the 80s and 90s got a cartoon. If you were famous for about 2 seconds, you got a fucking cartoon. Like point blank, you got a cartoon.
I remember when y'all told me about that, I started thinking about like other people. Wayne Head. You remember Wayne Head?
Yeah, Wayne Head had a cartoon.
Wayans. I'm like, how you get that? The PJs with Eddie Murphy.
Oh my gosh, yep. That was when Eddie Murphy came out with it. Eddie Murphy is actually pretty damn genius.
Yeah.
Everybody says how much of a genius that man is. He doesn't get as much recognition as he should.
Yeah. And people don't know the cultural impact MC Hammer had. The man had his own cartoon.
Yeah.
And he more gangster than 98% of these rappers too. And people don't know
that. He had his cartoon. Mr. T, A-Team had their cartoon.
Shit, I do remember that.
Yeah. Like everybody had when Teen Wolf, before Teen Wolf became what it is now, you know, you had the Teen Wolf movie. It had a cartoon, yeah. He had a cartoon.
What?
Yes.
They had a mask cartoon. I remember that.
Yeah, they did. That one came out in the 90s because the movie was such a hit.
Think about the live action stuff was turning to cartoons back then, and now it's reversed.
Exactly.
Everybody want to do live action. Nothing was wrong with the Lion King. If it's a classic like that, like leave it alone. Unless you didn't
need to make it live action and say there were all black people voicing this because no one could really notice. Although voice actors, they are very much underrated.
They really are.
Like you had your client Uncle Phil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's another cartoon.
That's a classic one we didn't talk about either.
Classic one. Classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That was a good cartoon.
And Uncle Phil voiced Shredder. And I didn't know that until he died. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. He voiced Shredder. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ninja Turtles, you know how many iterations of Ninja Turtles there are?
It's way too damn many. As a Ninja Turtle fan.
I want to say it's about 15, I think.
Like that's ridiculous.
It's got to be close to 15.
That's ridiculous.
Because you had the one in the 90s, and then they came up with the movies, the 3 movies. Mm-hmm. Then they came out with another cartoon in 2003 that lasted till about 2008. Then after that, they came out with another cartoon. And then, you had 2 cartoon movies after that. Like, it was just recreating the Turtles over and over again.
They just need to leave it alone. Why?
They did. Then they came out with the movies where they made the turtles like fucking 8 feet tall and
like why they can't die?
Only reason I say the Turtles movie in the late 80s, early 90s, it actually worked out pretty well. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, Ninja Rap was a classic.
Yeah, big time.
Ninja Rap was a classic.
Big time, right when what is his name? Vanilla Ice was at his peak.
Yeah.
Like, let's put him in a Ninja Turtles movie and have him rap for the kids.
It made no sense, but
it was Ninja Rap. I didn't get it then. I still don't get it now. I'm like, why did y'all have to put him in here? And
sometimes you gotta do random shit.
It was just ridiculous. Why? But Turtles were big. Turtles were big. Transformers were really big too. Apparently, there was a study where they came out and they said kids like to see things transform, which is why they kept coming out with Transformers, Voltron.
Yeah.
But even with the Power Rangers, like the reason they came out with Power Rangers, they were like, oh, kids like to see shit transform. So every time they would come out with something new, it'd be something that transformed into something else because it got kids' attention that way.
That makes sense. That's a good ass study to realize that too, though.
I was like, somebody did that homework big time. Like, okay, give them something that changed to see if they like it. And every time, like, it would be a classic hit.
One thing that sucked watching them Saturday morning cartoons.
What's that?
The commercials when you were poor. It showed you all the shit that you wanted and like your favorite cartoons and like other TV show shit. Like it was so many toys I missed out on having. So many things I wanted to eat for breakfast while watching the shit. We couldn't afford it. And I was like,
not at all. But that got your attention like a motherfucker. Like, okay, hey, you see this remote control car that can go and hit something else and then flip and then go the other direction. You don't even have to turn around. Just ram into the wall. It flips right back over. You like,
I asked for this shit 5 years in a row for Christmas. Never got it. Never got it. Like this shit don't even stop. Like it just hit and they get a flip.
Right, like I don't even have to stop it. It can just keep going, and then it's just gonna flip and then turn around and go the other way.
It just goes. Never got this shit as a toy. Never.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, I think Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry was big with me, even though it was one of the cartoons where nobody is talking hardly.
Yeah. And
but the violence in the cartoon is hilarious.
It spoke wonders. It did a lot.
Like all you hear is Tom yell,
and you felt that shit.
You felt that shit. You knew that hurt.
But what was always cool to me, like, even though they supposedly hated each other, they didn't like nobody else messing with the other one.
Yeah, that was like the coolest shit ever. Like nobody messes with Jerry but me. Like, no, leave Tom alone. Like I fucks with Tom. You don't fuck with Tom. That's just how that was.
It was a love-hate relationship for real.
Yeah, that was the understood rule, man. They do the sibling rule. Like, we not even the same species, but we know the rule. No, you don't fuck with him. I fuck with him.
What are you doing? That's me. That's my job.
Yeah, man, that was a real big one. And I love those because they used to play so many back to back. You know, and it was an older cartoon, so shit, you can play that shit forever.
Oh, so how the hell Wile E. Coyote didn't never die? And I'm not talking about the mistakes and everything, but
you're older now. You can't make the cartoon a documentary.
No, I'm just saying, man, like, he should have starved himself to death by always chasing this thing and never got it. Like, bro, why did you just not give up and go eat a real meal?
Between him chasing that damn Roadrunner, like, he had to eat something between there.
He had to. They just never showed it. I was like, bro, you're not
you're not gonna show his regular meal, but we gonna show you chase after this fucking Roadrunner that you're never gonna catch. Yeah. Like, nah.
He's just insane. It was insane.
And
he did all this extra shit. What did he have for a job? He was always ordering shit. Like, really?
Look, to this day, if I see anything with Acme on it, I'm like, get that shit out of here, because it's not gonna fucking work. Like, have you not seen every cartoon ever? Like, Acme anything. What are you doing?
But I did just realize that Amazon stole Acme's whole shit. Acme used to get that shit delivered fast to you, everything. And what does Amazon do?
That's what made them think, like, look, Coyote gets his shit next day. We need to adopt the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
How can we get this shit next day? The Acme brand was legit,
next day and same day delivery. That started with Acme. You heard it here. Acme started that shit.
Yeah, hey, what was it? Jeff Bezos? Don't sue us, bro. You got exposed, brother.
The jig is up. We know where you got your idea.
We just figured it out.
Hell yeah. You know what I've never seen until later is a good Superman cartoon?
Yeah, even the one that came out where they would cross over with Batman, it was never good until he crossed over with Batman.
It was never good.
Like, never. It was lame as hell.
I don't know why Superman had to be such a lame character. Like, all right, you guys can't get anything right with this damn cartoon. But every time they made a movie, it was kind of interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. They just couldn't get the cartoon right.
No, not at all. Not at all. You know what I love? A cartoon I loved? It came on every morning before I went to school. Was Gargoyles.
Oh, shit. Hey, listen, Gargoyles was so good. It put my pops on, and he didn't even like watching cartoons. That's how good Gargoyles was, and he never said it right. You trying to walk on? What? Gargoyles? Gargoyle. All right.
I say it.
Gargoyle. With the statues and shit, they come alive. Gargoyle. Gargoyle. All right. I'm ready to watch.
That was such an original, fantastic idea. So you mean they turn stone by day?
That's the one.
Completely vulnerable.
That's the one they need to make a live action of. I heard that they
No, they can't. They're gonna ruin it.
No, they need to. You know how? Because it was big to us, but it wasn't big to where like super mainstream.
No. It wasn't extremely mainstream, which is why it only lasted like 3 or 4 seasons, I think.
And that's why it's gonna be so good. If they can do it right with the good actors and some good CGI,
yeah,
Gargoyles will be fire. I'm telling you.
And like it would have to be spot on. Like take your time starting it, and it'll be ready in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Like that's how much time I want you to take in order to get that live action movie right. Like, I don't want you to do anything else for the next 4 or 5 years except for get this shit right. Because if you don't get it right, I'm hunting you down. All right? Okay? I'm finding your ass. I'm beating your ass. And don't even ask why, because you know why.
Did they do a final episode? I can't remember.
I don't think they did. It's on Disney, and I've never really made it there because all the other episodes are so good. So I don't make it to the end. I'm like, nah, I can't finish yet. I can't finish yet. Let me
I'm
go
gonna
back
have
to
to.
season
I'm
one.
gonna have to look it up and see. But man, Gargoyles was
But
legit.
I don't remember them having a final episode. I don't remember when it actually ended.
They can easily do 3 movies. Just do a trilogy.
You could.
And just finished it. It's dope, man. The premise of that is a dope ass movie.
Yep. And I hope they get the same guy that voiced Goliath to do it, because it won't be the same.
Oh yeah. He getting up there though, so they gotta hurry up and get that done.
He is, yeah. They need to get that done. I don't even know if he can actually do it now. And plus, all my favorite voice actors are dying left and right. So I'm like, come on, man. Like, you guys gotta understand. Y'all like, oh, we made the Little Mermaid a cartoon. Let's make it live action. You know what we made a cartoon? Aladdin. Let's make it live action.
I don't know why. I really don't.
Just you run out of ideas, so you try. Now that it's failed with Snow White, they're like, whoa, wait. We shouldn't do this no more.
Cause Snow White bombed bad. I didn't even know Snow White was out.
I didn't either. That's how like bad everybody said it was.
That's crazy.
That's insane. I couldn't believe it.
Ooh, Darkwing Duck was fired too.
When there's trouble, you call the W?
Hey. That shit was dope.
I love Darkwing Duck. He had the best one-liners on television like that.
Yeah. And he was always firing them hoes up. I was like, come on now.
Yes. Like, man, I loved it. The duck version of Batman is pretty much what it was. Like, it's fantastic. Fantastic. But he's like the fucking Weird Al Yankovic of superheroes.
He really was.
Like Darkwing Duck cannot get that shit right for nothing. Like, you always fucking up. But when it came down to it, yeah, he got the job done.
He got the shit done.
Some decent villains, and he was a single dad, which made that shit dope as hell.
Exactly. First single dad superhero.
Yeah, exactly.
No
I thought that
superhero.
was. I'm like, man, y'all not even paying attention to this shit. Like, he raising a kid by himself. That's Wonder Woman's job. Oh, I have a daughter, and I'm going to go out here and fight crime.
Wonder Woman was a thought, though. Can we just say that? Wonder Woman has always been a whore.
Look.
Who's going to say that to Wonder Woman's face?
Nobody's going to say that to Wonder Woman. And who's going to turn down Wonder Woman? Probably the same people that turned down She-Hulk. No one.
She-Hulk was a bigger hoe than Wonder Woman.
Yes, but She-Hulk is, it's all that gamma, that pent-up gamma radiation.
Where did she be? So, if we gonna do this,
what's going on with me?
Realistically, if we gonna do this, everybody she had sex with should have died. Not only is she super strong, just the anatomy of it. She should have.
I agree with that.
She should have broke the pelvis.
One thing regular Hulk didn't do. Regular Hulk didn't go out and fuck nobody because he's like, if I do this shit, like, you gone. This is the end of you.
You're gonna split in half.
Yes, it had to be another alien. Like, you could not. He was not banging anybody else that was human. No, because if I change, this shit is over.
She-Hulk was banging humans, aliens, anybody with a heartbeat. They really should have died from gamma radiation because
that alone, yes. Yeah. But I applaud her for getting hers. Good job, ma'am. Good
they
job.
fucked it up when she was twerking for the Disney Plus show.
I didn't mind it only because
that shit was weird.
It was weird, but you had to modernize it because she's damn near like hula hooping naked and shit in the comics.
I didn't like the actress they had for it, so it kind of threw it off for me.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
But it was still, it was all right. It wasn't as bad as people tried to make it out to be.
But DuckTales is also one of those cartoons that is unforgettable.
DuckTales.
Probably one of the best opening songs in cartoon history because everybody memorized that damn song. I'm not sure why. Because it went in there. It was like pop / hip hop, and the beat was on and everything, and like it was fire. It was fire. Kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like you couldn't not know the opening scene.
You couldn't get hype.
Not, man, and Teenage Mutant Ninja, they came out hard. Like it just feels like beat Trump. Teenage Mutant.
Yeah. I don't know how much they was paying them dudes, but they was making them intro songs like their rent was due.
Yeah, for sure. That's probably because it was.
Yeah,
because back then they didn't get paid much for shit like that. No. Like you come out with a banger for an intro, you're not gonna get paid a lot.
I got rent to pay, so I'm finna.
Like whatever I come up with, like this shit has to be fire. It has to be. Like we about to drop this right now.
Yeah, like the X-Men one too.
Oh my god. Like it wasn't even a song. It was just straight beat in there. But every time it came on, you knew when it came on, it was time to roll.
Yeah,
that's what it was, man. Spider-Man had the guitar.
Oh yeah,
in there, and they had somebody from Aerosmith play it, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is what we doing. All right,
it was classic.
Like that was classic as hell.
Bringing it to the modern cartoons, though, I don't think the only cartoon that I can think of with a dope intro song is Phineas and Ferb.
So Phineas and Ferb's intro song is dope as hell.
Yeah.
For some reason, everybody loves it.
What kid wants summer to end? Nobody.
Nobody. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
140 days of summer vacation. That's how dope it is. It basically ended the show. Yeah. And they was like, we ain't got no more good cartoons. Let's bring Phineas and Ferb back.
Yeah, they did. Like the two cartoons that I knew that they brought back that ended was Phineas and Ferb and Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy got canceled so many damn times.
Everybody's like, you're kind of crossing a line here. Like, but everybody seems to think that Family Guy was supposed to be made for kids. Like, no,
it's an adult
that shit
cartoon.
Was made for adults. Like, we get this shit. Why would a fucking kid get this shit? Stop canceling this damn show. And it's always Fox. Fox cancels everything. Like, I don't know what the fuck is up with Fox on canceling shit. Ever since I know, sorry, canceled. Bring back canceled.
When Family Guy made fun about them, like the second time they got canceled, and he named off like 20 or 30 shows that Fox did, and they brought back Family Guy finally.
Oh man, like they had to, like, those people they were pissed off that Family Guy left, because The Simpsons, as good as it shows The Simpsons were, like it didn't hit that edgy. It had an edgy feel to it.
It stayed on the line of edginess, and it just I guess it was just too popular. But Family Guy, it didn't get popular till later on. Like them canceling it made it, because I remember watching all those reruns over and over. Well, I see a little piggly summer, bitch.
Where's the paper boy? Hadn't seen the paper boy. Come here, little mushly on.
Oh, you starting to piss me off, you little piggly summer, bitch. And then gonna say, call me.
Get your fat ass back here.
Well, I remember the first time I watched that, me and D was laughing so hard that we got in trouble with Big Mama. Hey, look, it's funny. Yes, it is. You don't even know. Y'all being bad. We are, but we dying laughing at this. Why is it a pedophile in the neighborhood leaving voicemail?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you put a pedophile on the fucking cartoon. Like, this is... I wonder they trying to cancel your ass. This is crazy.
Oh, my God. That show is classic, man. I still watch Family Guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I hadn't watched it in a while, but it's something I definitely... Like, I'll peek in on it every now and then. It's still fucking funny as hell.
Yeah,
like, The Simpsons I kind of lost touch with because I watched The Simpsons for so long. And they're coming up on their 40th season. They just got renewed for, I think I want to say, four more seasons. Yeah, and it'll be that 40th season at the end of that.
I think people just so used to watching it now. Yeah. But because I don't watch it when they first come out. I used to get excited about it.
Oh, hell yeah. Because, you knew that was part of a kind of a Sunday night lineup. Yeah. Like, you knew The Simpsons was coming on. It's about to be good as hell. Yeah. Treehouse of Horrors and all that shit that they came out with.
That's the ones you gotta watch. You gotta watch the Halloween episodes and the special. You have to.
Like, that was dope. That was top-notch TV right there. But now they got, after, The Simpsons come out, and then you got Adult Swim, so now you got other cartoons that come out on there that are more edgy now that they copy the Family Guy method. Like, okay, well, we can be edgy, but we can't be on Fox, because Fox is going to cancel us through and through. So they put all that shit on Adult Swim on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. American Dad is good.
Yep, American Dad came from the same lineup. Yep.
Yeah. Bob's Burgers is hilarious too. And people don't even know that it's edgy, but they
Because
get away with a lot.
like you look at Family Guy, you can tell something fucked up about to come out of Family Guy.
Yeah.
But you look at Bob's Burgers, it is like the animation is not speak edgy at all. But those motherfuckers
They
going
get you
in.
watch it. One of my favorite episodes, they calling the sister autistic. And she couldn't count 3 toothpicks. They was like, count the toothpicks, count the toothpicks. And she was like, 100. They was like, oh, she's not even a good type of autistic. And I was like, oh, shit. They just go off the rails so bad. I was like, oh my God.
But Bob's Burgers, that's a good edgy one. That's a fantastic edgy one.
Yeah. And of course, Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. I was gonna say
everybody loves Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty is more of a stoner show, though. Like if you're a stoner, you're gonna watch Rick and Morty, and you're gonna understand every single thing that's going on in there.
Yeah.
The first time I watched Rick and Morty, I was high as hell, and I was like, "Oh, this is how I have to watch this now. Okay, I got it. I understand."
I was sober, but it was the Pickle Rick episode. I think that was the first one I watched when he was a pickle and he was fucking people up. I said, okay, all right, this is my type of shit.
What used to crack me up about Family Guy, and I used to like I always want to do this in public, is get somebody to wear a damn chicken suit so I could be like, oh crap. And just start fucking each other up, see if somebody's gonna do something.
Bro, why haven't we done that while we on a trip? What is you, man? You gotta dress
I'm
just
trying
like
to tell
Peter
you,
Griffin.
if we're on another trip and I find a damn chicken suit, I'm wearing that damn chicken suit.
You gonna be the chicken?
I will definitely be a chicken. I'm good with that.
Bro, I'ma literally have on what Peter Griffin has on, have the glasses and everything, and I'm just gonna be in line. We're gonna be at fucking Starbucks.
Be
Like, yeah, I want, and then I'm gonna see your ass.
Shit, what's wrong? I see a chicken running after your ass.
That shit.
Like that.
Oh my God.
I have no clue. That would be the funniest thing yet. If anybody steals our idea, like I applaud you, but this is my idea. This is our idea. This is our idea.
We definitely gotta do this shit, bro. Oh my God. I never
Like
thought about
that,
doing
and then fucking me and my homeboy, shout out to my homie Roger, was in the military, but he was my roommate for a while. But every time he passed my room, he'd be that damn evil monkey in the closet. He'd be like,
Steve-O used to do that shit to me in college. He niggas walk by her room. I'm like, what the hell's going on, man?
That's hilarious. That shit is hilarious. Yeah, the Rick and Morty I'm starting to become more accustomed to it. Yeah. So it is pretty good.
Oh, and then South Park, of course.
Oh my gosh, how could I forget?
Yeah.
The most offensive cartoon of cartoons.
It offends everybody
not
equally.
Fucking famous. Listen to this. Listen, you're not fucking famous. You got mic, bro. Turn my mic up. You turn my mic up on this. You are not fucking famous. You have been made fun of by South Park. Do you understand me? South Park has to make fun of you. Hey, you know you've made it in life when South Park has made fun of you. Like they don't make fun of you. They make fun of every fucked up aspect of you. They don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck your kids. Fuck your family. We making fun of you, and you gonna laugh at it too.
How did you get so passionate?
I don't know. It was for effect. I'm sorry.
You ain't shit if South Park.
You ain't shit. Oh, who are you? Oh, yeah, we're gonna make fun of you. What's that you like? What's that you like? You like eating gator turds? Oh, we're gonna make fun of your gator turd eating ass, motherfucker. Just bottom line. That's just.
Bro, and I'm telling you,
that's just how South Park is.
They talked about Lizzo the last time. That shit was crazy.
They got a Lizzo. The fantastic thing I like about Lizzo is she wasn't offended at all.
Yeah. Cause you
thought that shit was hilarious. I just got made fun of by South Park. If me and you end up on a damn South Park episode ever, I'm not saying we ever gonna make it that big, but if we do, you bet your ass I watch that shit over and over again. Like, damn, they got my head right. This is fantastic. Oh, look at that. They got my head and everything.
I'm just gonna bring it up randomly. Let somebody come visit. They're like, yeah, I'm just showing everybody the thing. I was like, hey, did you know that South Park talked about me? The shit is already saved and everything. Hey, watch this shit. Shut the fuck up. We'll talk about everything else later. We'll catch up. Watch my episode on South Park. You're being forced to watch this shit.
Like, you are big. Family Guy makes fun of you later, but South Park always gets to your ass first. Every
They
damn
gonna get
time
you
they get
first.
to your ass. That should be hilarious. And it'd be so offensive. And I'm like, it makes me cringe. It's so offensive, but it's so fucking funny.
I was just about to say that.
What's that?
It just cause you feel uncomfortable laughing about it. It was one episode where they had Jesus Christ doing coke.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ and Santa doing coke, and I was like, bro, am I supposed to be laughing at this? I'm like, I'm sorry, God. Jesus Christ and Santa doing coke. And they were just like, oh, that is it's clean high. And I was like, what are you doing?
And it's times like that in your life, you're like, man, I really hope God has a good sense of humor, because shit. He, what my
Make
answer
this
is,
up.
if I have a fucked up day tomorrow, I know exactly why, because
Yeah.
I watched this shit and I laughed
Yeah.
at it.
And I laughed way too hard. Yeah.
Yes. You laugh way too hard at that shit. Like, that's exactly it. Yeah, South Park and Family Guy, they get to your ass, they make fun of your ass, and it's, man, just
It's
expect
over
it.
with.
If you do anything fucked up, just expect it.
But I did realize as I got older, The Simpsons was kind of educational too. They would do political jokes and shit like that, and I didn't understand it, so I would find out who the hell they was talking about, or like just knowing about it now and watching the old episodes. I'm like, oh shit, I learned something.
Simpsons predict the future, man. They always say it. They
I
predict
hate
that
that.
shit.
I hate that it came out like that because people start photoshopping all type of shit, and I was like, that's not how that.
I know. I'm like, okay, come on. This is not even on the episode. Like, this can't be on the episode. Like, if you can't name the season and the episode, I'm not gonna believe
Yeah, yeah.
Not enough. Now you're just trying to get people to watch The Simpsons more.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't realize I was as big of a Simpson fan as I was until some of my family, like, they challenged me to like the Simpsons trivia, and I murdered everybody. I was like, oh damn. I was like, damn, I do know. And I was like, this is like mid-20s me. So I wasn't even watching it like I used to, but I was like, shit. All right.
Hey, you know quite a bit. You know more than you thought would.
Yeah, we grew up. Me and Simpsons are almost the same age.
Hell yeah, man. Everybody grew up on that shit. But yeah, the graphic cartoons are starting to make a real come up, because you got Invincible.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of anime out there, but I can't even touch on the anime. My daughter, Mariah, she'll talk about that damn anime all that day. That's up her alley. But me, anime, I have some that I love, but then I'm like, it's too much shit to catch up on. Like, I can't catch up on most of this shit.
I'm super novice about that, but I do the ones that I do like. I like a lot. The Avatar is considered anime somewhat. Some people consider
Last Airbender. Corn, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Avatar: The Last Airbender is probably one of the best cartoons that has ever been made.
Ever.
That was a fantastic anime / cartoon. It was phenomenal. So when you started to say, hey, we're going to make this live action, then we're going to add all these white people where there should be Asians, you fucked up.
Yeah, that was the sign.
You fucked up so bad.
That was a sign for me to not watch any of that shit. I was like,
I'm like, your concept is okay, but the people you chose to do this damn movie, I'm not feeling it.
I'm feeling it. So that one, Dragon Ball Z, I got
Dragon
on
Ball
that
Z was big. I started on Dragon Ball Z, and I think I never got past like season 4 or 5 because it started taking too long for their ass to power up. And by the time they powered up, it was time for me to go to bed. I'm like, okay, I can't do this shit no more. Next time on Dragon Ball Z,
to be continued.
And then he finally does what he's got to do. Like, that shit. Whatever Super Saiyan your ass was doing, that shit took 2 episodes. I'm not sure why, but that's how that was built, and it got old with me. But the cartoon to this day is still pretty big.
Nah, yeah, that's storyline. If they skip all the filler episodes and shit, that would do numbers if they did a live action. I know they tried it before, but that one doesn't count, so we don't talk about it. But if they really invested into it, that really could be the next MCU-ish type thing that could go more than 5 years or like 10 years doing it.
Dragon Ball Z, a live action Dragon Ball Z.
A live action Dragon Ball Z, and you stick to the source material, and it's not a whole bunch of filler shit, people will watch that.
Okay. I can feel that. I can feel that. I really could.
And if they fill in the plot holes, like Goku not being a good dad, if they do it the right way, it could.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure. Because my son Mason used to be big on Dragon Ball Z. He used to, oh yeah, I'm gonna hum, and then they're gonna start the Super Saiyan, and then I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you what? You know what? So, I got a story for this one. So here I was sitting in my apartment, and I get this mystery package, and this mystery package says Horel on it, not Jorel, Horel, like somebody Hispanic sent it to me. To this day, don't know who it was. All I know is it was like a 10 poster. Like, you could not fuck it up or nothing like that. It was a 10 poster painting of, who was it? Trunks.
For real?
Yeah, it was a Trunk. And I don't know who sent it. I'm like, I'm not sure who sent this. I didn't buy this. I thought Maya bought it. She was paying. She was just fucking with me. I'm like, who the fuck sent this? Like, I have no clue who sent this. No return address, no nothing. Somebody sent it to me, and to this day, I have no clue who sent it. All I know was a badass poster. That shit was cool as hell.
That kind of reminds me of another story when someone sent me a random ass gift and didn't tell me it was coming during the pandemic, and it doesn't have a return address, and it says it came from overseas.
Look,
that shit sat there for a week, and I didn't open it. I was like, hell no, they got COVID in that shit, and they trying to get me. Nah, fuck you, government. You're not gonna get me with COVID.
I do this thing where I like to surprise the people that I love, but then I forget that I sent them something to surprise them. So
I'm telling you, the shit sat there for a week. I was like, I ain't opening that shit. And then when I finally opened it, I was masked up and gloved up, and I opened it. I was like, Jarrell got me this. So what it is, it's like a tapestry thing of the scene in Endgame where Captain America is basically about to face all of Thanos' army. That shot is so dope to me just because he knew he was going to die.
The dopest shot ever.
And it's literally right before, on your left. It's right before that. So this shot has always been dope.
So yeah, I thought he would love that, but I forgot to tell him, hey, I got something coming in the mail for you. Like, it's a surprise.
I ain't said shit. And this is during like the beginning of the pandemic.
The only other time I did that was, hey Jay, hey CC, how y'all doing? I did this to y'all too. I got them like a $200 gift card to Best Buy. But I didn't tell them who sent it. Like, I didn't say from anything. Like, don't know why. I'm not sure.
You have a
I know
problem,
I sent it to him, and Jake put on Facebook like, oh shit, Best Buy fucked up, sent a gift card to me for some reason. I'm about to go splurge. So I had to go. I'm like, oh shit, I sent that. Fuck. So I had to go in like the messenger, like, hey man, don't mean to make you look stupid, but that was for me. It was a Christmas gift. My bad.
The best anonymous gifter ever. Like, nobody knows what's going on but him.
So if any of my friends ever get something, you don't know where it came from, it probably came from me. More likely because I forgot that I sent it to you, and all of a sudden it's there.
Damn shame.
I did the worst at it ever. The worst at it ever.
Gifts, but you just not gonna know who it's from. You know how many times people probably threw that shit away? I don't know what the fuck it is.
Like, what the fuck is this? Hell no, I'm not opening that. That's not to me. Hell no.
Bro, I'm telling you, I put that shit, it had its own quarantine box. It was sat there for a week, and I was like, I'm sitting there looking through my bank statements and different apps. Like, did I order something? I'm like, nah, I ain't ordered shit. So I'm just looking at the package. Now I know what the fuck it is.
Oh my gosh. That's damn ridiculous. So do you know what the number one cartoon is right now?
Of course, everyone does. It's Bluey.
Bluey!
It's
the number one cartoon of the last 2 or 3 years.
Because they get straight to the point, and the episode's gonna be more than 10, 15 minutes. Unless it's...
Don't say it's real short. It's real
Unless it's the one everybody cried on. Bluey got an episode that get everybody emotional. I was even in there. Don't do them like that. Don't break up the family and the friends. Ooh, y'all, the kids. Bluey ain't did shit to deserve this. But yeah, Bluey's legit.
That's another cartoon I started liking because of the intro music. Like, it was so fucking catchy. I'm like, why? And when it first came out, I'm like, why is nobody watching this? Like, y'all, anybody see this? Like, it's the funniest shit ever. Like, no, nobody sees this? Okay.
It's
so watch it by myself.
The first episode I did was the takeout episode that I saw. It was takeout. He was trying to get the food, and it just shows like life as a parent when it's just you. Like when everything goes wrong and nobody's satisfied, at the end of the time, you just gotta enjoy the shit and laugh at it, or you gonna stress the fuck out.
Yeah, for sure. That I do like. Any cartoon that has a decent message in it, like I'm from that era. Like let your cartoon, like it can be funny, but it can also have a meaning to it as well.
Yeah, like let me learn something.
Yeah, for
Let
sure.
the kids learn something.
Back in the day when we weren't so stupid and you didn't have to put up a message to say don't try this at home because we knew like probably shouldn't try this at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the good old days.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
There was no way I'm trying to hit
My
somebody in
for cartoons are Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah.
Love me some He-Man, even though they made Skeletor out of a meme, which is hilarious. I don't know who the fuck came up with that idea, but thank you.
Yeah. All this shit is fire. I ain't seen one I don't like.
I'm telling you, bitch, again.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
I don't know who came up with that shit, but thank you so much.
Right.
If you want to leave a comment in this section and let me know who came up with that, I need to send them a personal email and say, you are a genius, sir. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, He-Man and fucking Thundercats.
Oh yeah, Thundercats, which is supposed to have been made into a live action for the last 20 years.
Trying to make Thundercats live action, and I'm glad they didn't because you would have fucked it up. That's right, Hollywood. You would have fucked it up. That's why it's not one now. You would have fucked that shit up. Don't touch it, okay? Don't touch it. Certain things you shouldn't touch.
It up.
That's one.
You gonna fuck it up. You got personal with this shit. Straight to Hollywood. Don't fuck up shit.
Yeah, I'm like to fuck up shit. Like I'm not trying to make this personal, but guess what? It is. All right. Don't go fucking up Thundercats. Like that's one. Like man, that's another one. The theme song come on. You zoom in on Lion-O, and next thing you know, you're fucking Lion-O. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I done transformed into the shit. Yes. Yes.
Like you just get into that, man. Like I love the old intros. That shit was dope as hell.
It really was.
But the new cartoons, they're getting more graphic, more animated. A lot of them you can learn from. You got your Coco Melons and your... They don't really do Sesame Street anymore, do they?
Nah, Sesame Street about to get canceled. They trying to get rid of that shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Trump said something wrong with the shit.
Oh, he said something wrong with everything. Damn. I think he just got traumatized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's because they're teaching reading, and people say Trump can't read. I didn't say that.
Okay, I do hear that a lot. So yeah, I would.
I'm just letting people know.
If I were him, I'd do it too. Be like, oh yeah, you're not gonna expose me by Sesame Street. Yeah, you don't know shit now. Fuck all you. Get on my level. Fuck that. Ooh, remember Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius?
Jimmy Neutron was fired.
Jimmy Neutron was so fired. Jimmy Neutron. Who else was the really smart guy that used to love watch Dexter? Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh yeah, Dexter was fired. I still be watching Dexter from time to time.
I used to watch Dexter and I used to watch Ren and Stimpy. That was around the 90s edgy cartoons.
We weren't allowed to watch that.
Oh man.
Ren and Stimpy and Courage the Cowardly Dog. We couldn't watch those.
You watch Courage?
I did. I would try to, but yeah, Pops wasn't going for that.
He wouldn't let you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
They had demons on there.
It was a dog that was cowardly and he's brave. Why wouldn't you let him watch that? That makes no sense.
Oh, you know one cartoon that could get away with doing live action? Ed.
Definitely. I do apologize out there to my listeners and viewers, however you may be tuning in. But Ed, Ed, and Eddie is a very underrated cartoon. Yeah. That one was pretty good. It was Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and damn it was another one in that lineup.
Was it Codename Kids Next Door? That one was alright.
Codename Kids Next Door was pretty good. Powerpuff Girls.
Listen.
The ones that fucked with Mojo Jojo.
So.
Don't fuck with Mojo Jojo.
It was a viral question going on. Would you rather fight the Powerpuff Girls, was it one day a month for a year, or fight Batman once a year for 10 years? And if people were picking Powerpuff Girls, but they didn't know how crazy Powerpuff Girls were.
Of course they did. They watch Powerpuff Girls, like they be lighting motherfuckers up for no reason.
That's what I'm saying. So with Batman, if you really didn't do nothing and you just might know something, he gonna beat you up. You might go to the hospital. You good the rest of the year.
Powerpuff Girls, if you gotta keep doing it, you're gonna keep dying.
You're gonna die. And I remember this clip because my little sister Jab used to watch Powerpuff Girls all the time.
Okay.
It was an episode where Mojo Jojo is already caught and he's in jail. He's already caught. They won already. Okay. They break into the jail to beat this nigga ass some more. Like literally, it was brain matter on the side of him. Like he got brain damage. He's already in jail. But since the Powerpuff Girls don't answer to nobody for real, they broke in to beat your ass.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I'm not dealing with those type of crazy people like that. I'm sorry. No.
Nor do I need them in my life.
He wasn't doing shit. He's literally sitting in his cell. They break in and beat his ass. He ain't even fighting back. Jump his ass. No, you're an evil person. Mojo Jojo was a victim.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I do agree with that. You know, some of these cartoon villains, you keep wondering, like, do you give them credit for you keep trying, or do you be like, man, you keep getting fucked up? Like, go to another city or something. Like, what are you doing?
Like come
Darkwing
on now. You gotta change
owns
them
this
around.
city. Do not come and fuck with Darkwing Duck because he keeps fucking you up every time.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles are in New York. Go raid New Jersey. Why are you still in New York, Shredder?
I'm not going to. Why? Why am I going to keep messing with these? They overpowered Ninja Turtles. Why would I go mess with 4 overpowered ninjas? That's not smart to me.
No, not at all. Not at all. Especially with me, I'm a ninja master. I have all these knives on me, and they keep fucking me up. No, I will go rule my little town in Maine where there are no Ninja Turtles. Okay?
Exactly. They not going all the way over there. Or they not even
ain't no Cali.
Way. Ain't no Ninja Turtles there.
Yes.
I'm go to Cali.
Oh, hey, look at me. I'm Shredder. I'm about to hop on a flight and go to L.A. Ain't nobody in L.A. Fuck y'all up in L.A.
Exactly. Nah, I'm a
like
fan
y'all
of
can't
New
move
York.
cities. But that's me thinking logically about it again. You know, cartoons are meant to be entertaining and, you know, don't make a documentary out of them and everything like that. I'm not sure why when they implemented us having to tell our kids to don't try this at home, but it had to be somebody to try something at home, like pushing a boulder on a road runner or
hitting somebody with a mallet,
hitting somebody with a bat or in a face with an iron or something like that. It just occurred to us like, that's not cool. We shouldn't do shit like that.
Yeah. Now, granted, we did crazy shit, but it wasn't shit that we saw on TV.
No. It was regular shit like wrestling shit. Like, I understand. I understand you putting this shit up for wrestling because I'm coming off top rope with my brother. Bam. I don't know, Corn, I don't know how many times I tombstoned you, but I am sorry.
Listen, I have this scar right here.
Look, don't start bringing up your scar. Ooh, look at me, I'm done. I got a scar.
Somebody trying to do a wrestling move on me, and I took off running because this psychotic person was trying to do some Macho Man Randy Savage wrestling move on me.
Okay, look, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't me.
Nah, it wasn't him.
It was not me. I did not do this, okay? We could probably have a good episode on wrestling. That'd probably be a really good episode.
Yeah. We need to wrap this cartoon one up. We need to wrap this cartoon one up. We've been talking out for an hour about cartoons and shit.
But for all y'all out there listening, we appreciate y'all listening. This one about cartoons. If you have a favorite cartoon, drop it in the comments. If we missed one, drop it in the comments. Right. We watched many variations of cartoons, grew up on a lot of them. We learned a lot from them, and we did stupid shit from them too. Okay, that's just being a kid. Let your kid be a kid. Okay, let them go out and experience all this shit with these cartoons, and then you can be, let's say, a parent, and let them know, hey, you ain't got to do the shit you see on TV.
Thank you.
Okay, but don't discourage them from learning the things they're going to learn out there. This has been another episode of I Am Not the Crazy One. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, follow, and comment, and we'll see y'all next time.